and Jay. Great start from Martina Berger on the left-hand side of your shot in the Italian national champions jersey. Sina Frei, though, like she's out for a Sunday stroll, rides away from them. Blurtlinger alongside her now as they head up the hill for the first time.
Yeah, Jenny Rissved slightly slower off the line, and we've got this little corner and then into the climb. No start loop, we're straight into the climb proper.
Oh, they're coming together further down the pack. Everyone stays upright.
And it's this long 4-minute climb. They go up the gravel, then onto the grass, and then it keeps going up, gets super steep, but there's a pinch point in the woods about 2/3 of the way up, so positioning, and Jenny Rissved has recovered already straight to the front.
Yeah, here comes Alessandra Keller around the outside as well. You want to get to the big boulders at the top of this climb before anyone else does to get yourself a clear run on the way through them. Sina Frei now, as so often we've seen this season, not letting Jenny Rissved have it all her own way.
But so important here not to go too deep into the red on this first climb. It's a long climb. We're at medium altitude, just over 1,000 meters here, so riders have to be a little bit careful. So now they can get into their ride, but look at Jenny Rissved.
There's a scramble on here at the front because Jenny Rissved has already made a break. You can see 12 seconds between her and the reigning overall title holder, Samara Maxwell. First time we've seen her this season for Decathlon Ford, but it's Rissved establishing a lead at the front now, Ollie.
Yeah, and we saw last year on this circuit, Rissved's doing the double short track and cross country, and she did something very, very similar. We described at the time similar in technique to Pauline Ferrand-Prevot. Interesting, she goes around the longer outside line, but less steep. It's really steep on these corners, up to 20% on the hairpins. So going around the outside, just shave a bit of form as we see Peters going around the outside as well and carrying speed. And it's Sevilla Blanc now moves through.
I think Blanc has maybe got a warning that she can't let Rissved get too far up the road. Feels like she can go faster than Sina Frei is currently circulating. There's Puck Peterson moving on towards the back of Evie Richards now. So this is the descent that will be used for the sector analysis, just under 500 metres in length, 57 vertical metres height difference. So we'll be using that throughout the race to give you some kind of indication as to how much time is being gained or lost.
But it shows a 57-metre drop in a descent for a cross-country is a big descent, and it gives the opportunity for the better technical riders to pull back time and make a difference and also recover.
Yeah, super fast descent. You see, great shot there, Blanc.
So you see Jenny Rissved now. She knew that Blanc had got back on the wheel and Berta, and she's just knocked the pace off. She doesn't want to lead up this climb, and that's going to enable Frei and Keller to get back on terms.
Yeah, what do you make of this? Jenny Rissved sort of scampered off from the start, but they've all sort of pinned her back now.
Yeah, last year, and we've seen a number of races, like I say, that Jenny Rissved has gone out hard on that one in a similar way to Pauline Ferrand-Prevot's done when she's won big races and one round here as well. And I think it's that psychology of getting a gap, putting the riders under pressure, and then you can ride your own lines. But I don't know if it was part of that plan to have a group of 5.
In the same shot, Puck Peterson and Samara Maxwell. Oh, they're all together here at the front now. Sina Frei has gone to the lead, just ahead of one of the steepest parts of the course. Another change of lead. And Ollie, we maybe discounted Sina Frei early in this race. Started slow, but she's warmed into it nicely.
Could have just been some very, very smart riding by Sina Frei. We talked about the start, how it's hot, it's at medium altitude, and the length for the climbs, and you just got to pace your effort. And Sina Frei's probably ridden a very, very smart first
lap. Look at that for an attack as well, just pulled out. And Rissved went around the other side of Sevilla Blanc. Blanc losing 2 positions at the bottom of that climb, but also clever riding from Sina Frei in that she let Blanc go and catch Rissved and bring her back in. She didn't put the chase on herself and burn a few matches. Keller past Berta now.
Yeah, and this is second section of that. Really steep, and we've got these steep corners now. We see Keller and Berta on. Climbs up, then you get a bit of recovery. Almost two type different climbs. The first one is just a really big, steady winch the whole way to the top. This one, more short punches.
What do you make of Jenny Rissved's tactic? Rider in third wheel at the minute. She's 2 in front of her. Samara Maxwell currently in 10th now, battling with Blurtlinger and Gibson. That little free ball, 54 seconds off the front of the race. Keller battling her way back towards the front. So Alessandra Keller has lost 11 seconds to Sina Frei in that climb over the course of the race, but you can see by the fact she turned the light green on lap 3 that the legs are coming back to Alessandra Keller now.
And Alessandra Keller has that kind of diesel engine that just sometimes, she's not the fastest on lap 1 or 2, but warms up. And if she's normally in the mix at the back end of the race, you're in trouble. And I think it's Jenny Risfeld. You see Sina Fry go up the outside. Jenny Risfeld will try and respond.
Sina Fry attacks now. Moves into the lead. Gets a wriggle on Blanc. Thinks about going past her again. Thinks better off it. Slots back in as a hit. Fry really likes this little steep punch up through here, doesn't she?
Go from the steep punch, then into the techie routes. Interesting to see on that last lap, it was Risveds who went in second when Sina Fry did that. This time she's forced into third. A bit further on, she was taking this steeper inside line.
These two together now. Puck Peterson and Samara Maxwell. This is what you want to see, isn't it? A head-to-head duel between these two for 7th position. Yes. Maxwell has got some forward momentum behind her. All he needs to get past Peterson here and keep that going.
Yeah, and I think it's good for the pair of them. They know each other well. They're very respectful of each other. They're both champions, and they can not necessarily work together on this course, but just try and help each other
At the minute, Fry, Blanc, Keller, Risvids, Nicole Kohler's in 5th. Here comes Sina Fry, though. Past Sevilla Blanc. Blanc slow to react to it. Jenny Risvids had a better view of it and now tried to move past Blanc herself. Keller swinging a bit, trying to respond.
But that was a big attack by Sina Fry, and it was on that steepest section just going into the woods.
Risvids looking like she's got past Blanc. I wondered there just for a second if she was struggling to match the pace of Sina Fry, but Risvids is locked back in now on the back wheel of that Specialized in front of her.
You saw the tactics of Sina Fry. She just laid back a little bit, let Blanc set the tempo, and then wallop, massive attack. Then that big false flat, and you see Sina Fry just winding things up.
Oh, Blanc accelerates now. Sevilla Blanc using a slightly different line and takes, does she? Yes, she just takes the lead of the race away from Sina Fry and forces the Swiss rider to respond.
I was just thinking Sevilla Blanc was going to be dropped soon, and just as I was thinking that, she attacks off the front.
Sevilla Blanc on lap 6 out of 7 accelerates across the false flat, and here comes Sina Fry now up out of the saddle, takes a lead right back off her again. Big psychological win for Fry.
And that was 2 big punches, one from Blanc, one from Fry, and Risveds now is on the back foot. She needs to get back on the wheel.
And here we go, it's all to play for in Leger. Just like that, it's the final lap. Pick a winner out of these 4. Here we go.
All right, place your bets now. Who's going to go first on this climb?
It is anyone's guess. Fry versus Blanc versus Risvids. Keller's right back on the back wheel of the world champion. Alessandra Keller, give up on a race, not on your life.
Just closing a casual 12-second deficit on one downhill. Sina Fry just out the saddle.
Look how hard they're pushing on the last lap here. Fastest rider per lap, Risvids, Fry, Keller, Maxwell. Maxwell currently in 7th position, 1 minute 25 off the lead of the race. 20 seconds or so behind Martina Berta in 6th. And just as it's been all season long, it's turning into Fry versus Risvids in front of our very eyes.
But this is some scrap, and you can see the early pace. It's taking its toll with both these riders. Not a lot left in the tank at the moment.
Sina Fry won the short track on Friday evening, can do the double here. Jenny Risvids did the double here last season, the rider in 2nd place at the minute. There's a US national champion looking for her first cross-country Olympic UCI World Cup win. Sevilla Blanc, as we move towards the top of this climb, there is a false flat just where that timing marker is. Top of your shot now, where Fry has been so strong all race long. And Jenny Risvids move past her now. Risvids stands on the gas. Fry moves across. You're not coming past.
Yeah, it's 2 lines then. Then we turn the corner, and it's this really steep climb as we go into the woods for the last time.
Blanc looks like she could be done here, Ollie.
Yeah, that's right. She's going to be focusing on riding, holding off Keller to keep 3rd position now.
2 podiums in 1 weekend on the cards for Sevilla Blanc. Not a bad result whatsoever. But meanwhile, at the front, Risvids looks to be attacking. Has she gone past?
No,
Sina Fry's attacked. Excuse me, it's Fry who's put the hurt on Jenny Risvids. She was out of that shot completely. 8 seconds Blanc has given away to Risvids and Fry. So on that climb,
they both fought for that corner. Sina Fry got the gap, and then it was on the last steep climb going to the woods. Big attack by Sina Fry.
I just saw the world
managed
champion
to break the elastic.
I just saw the world champion all alone and thought that she had attacked, but it's actually Sina Fry who's escaped up the road.
And Fry has been strong throughout this whole section. You see super direct over the routes. Powerful and technically good.
And Fry now desperate to get into this descent first and to continue to capitalise on this attack. Keep the ball rolling, keep that bike moving forward. Sevilla Blanc, I can tell you, is 17 seconds now off the front. Blanc headed towards third, but where is the winner going to come from? Sina Fry off the drop for the last time. Down through the grassy turns, needs to hold it steady round here. Grabs the pedal stroke, 17.6 on the Whoop Live strain scale, 168 beats per minute. What an effort from Sina Fry as she heads back up through the grassy turns.
She's got 2 short climbs, and then we're into the rock gardens.
It's still saying 4 seconds on our clock in the booth, but you can see Fry standing on the gas now, getting absolutely everything. Jenny Risfitz hasn't given up on this one yet. Fry, mouth open, throwing absolutely everything into the handlebars of that Specialized Epic 9. Meanwhile, it's the canyon of Jenny Risfitz, who's tracking her down behind her. Can Risfitz close the gap?
It's not done yet, but at the moment, Sina Fry is on her way to doing the double here in Leger.
Sina Fry down through the rocks for the last time. The crowd 4 or 5 deep the whole way around here, absolutely loving this one, as well they should. It's a tour de force in France for Sina Fry, who takes her second double cross-country UCI World Cup win of 2026 in some style. Jenny Risfitz home in second place.
What a fantastic race.
That was absolutely superb stuff. Came down to 2 seconds in the end. One of the closest finishes we've had this season. Sina Fry gets the win right when it mattered. Take nothing away from this woman on your screen now. Sevilla Blanc, 2 podiums for her this weekend as well. Blanc, 3rd place in Leger. Jenny Risfitz finds a bit of shade.
In that last lap, the pace is electric. Only so fast, an 11:20 lap.
The 31st win for Specialized in elite women's cross-country racing. 5th place for her. Great result for the Swiss national champion, but look at this. Take a second to appreciate what this one will mean for Sammy Maxwell. First time we've seen her in 2026. Fought her way back to 6th position ahead of Martina Berta. Now we have 2 riders set to retire after this one. Anna Terpstra retiring after this race. Henderson the end of the season, but what a career. 2 times a UCI cross-country Olympic World Cup winner. Ghost Factory Racing that then morphed into Lapierre PXR Racing. Anna Terpstra.
Honestly, a little bit unreal. Yeah, I'm a little bit lost of words. It was a very tactical and fast race, so it was not easy. But yeah, I could stay calm and yeah, had the final kick in the end. So I'm very, very happy.
But there is confirmation of those results then. Sina Fry, Jenny Risfitz, Sevilla Blanc, your top 3 today. Keller, Kohler, Maxwell, Berta, Petersen, Gibson. Sina Fry gets another double. She did so at round 1 in Mona Park, Yongpyong. All the way back in May. And at the end of August, she's got another. Jenny Risfitz still has a gap of 282 points, but that has been closed by Sina Fry. Sevilla Blanc, neck and neck, really, with Martina Berta for 3rd place. Lyra Steger's a bit further adrift of them in 5th.